Good morning students. Now we are going to see the application of Yellinghem diagram. Okay, va? This is the application of, what is the mean by application of Yellinghem diagram means you are going to use, how to use the Yellinghem diagram. This is the application of the Yellinghem diagram. In the Yellinghem diagram, it helps us to select the suitable reducing agent. Okay, va? Next point is it is also helps us to determine the appropriate temperature range for the reduction process. This is the two important application for the Yellinghem diagram. Okay, va? Now, this is the Yellinghem diagram. Now I am going to divide the three part in the Yellinghem diagram. This is a clue point. One part is upper part, another one is central part, third one is intersecting lines. So this is, I will give the clue point. Okay, va? Clue point. The first Yellinghem graph going to use the upper part. Now we are going to use the upper part. This is the upper part of the Yellinghem diagram. Upper part of the Yellinghem diagram. This is the central part. This is the central part of the Yellinghem diagram. Intersecting lines. This is the intersecting lines. Okay, va? I give them clue for the three part. Okay, va? Now you are going to see the first point. First point is the upper point. Upper part. Okay, va? In the upper part, you see the upper part. See the upper part. This is the upper part. In the upper part you have the magnesium oxide. Magnesium react with the oxide to form magnesium oxide. Mercury react with the oxygen to form mercury oxide. Okay, but here you have the upper part. In the upper part, the del G naught values are 0. 0 means here you have the less negative or positive. So all the metals are less stable or unstable. So see the temperature. See the temperature here. Here you see the temperature. Here you see the temperature. Temperature is very less. Temperature is less temperature. Very less temperature. So these are moderate temperature. So del G naught values are less negative. So less negative or positive. So you do not add the separate reducing agent. At this moderate temperature easily decompose the silver oxide react to form silver and oxygen. So therefore these metal oxide do not require any special reducing agent. Okay, well, this is the first point of the Yellinghem diagram. Okay. So first clue is upper part. So upper part, this is the first point of the Yellinghem diagram. Okay, well, in the first part, upper part, del G naught values are less negative or positive. So metal oxide unstable at the moderate temperature, decomposing take place and reducing agent not required. In the upper part, you do not add any reducing agent. Okay, well, this is the first point. Now we are going to see the second point. Second clue is central part. Okay, well, in the central part, second clue is central part. This is the central part. In the central part, so the Yellinghem diagram says thermodynamically feasibility reduction takes place or not. So to compare the two straight line. Now we are going to compare the two straight line. One is manganese straight line. Another one is nickel straight line. Nickel straight line. The manganese is lower straight line. Nickel is upper line. So manganese is more negative than the formation of nickel oxide. The lower formation of metal oxide can act as the reducing agent for the metal oxide placed above. So the upper straight line do not act as the reducing agent for the metal oxide placed below. So this important application for the Yellinghem diagram. So the lower one is nickel. sorry, upper one is nickel, lower one is manganese. The manganese acts as the reducing agent for the nickel. Okay, ma'am. For example, I will say some another one example, the chromic acid. So chromic acid is the straight line, the placed above the aluminum oxide is placed, line is placed below. So the aluminum oxide is act as the reducing agent for the chromium oxide. But the aluminum oxide do not act as the reducing agent for the magnesium and calcium, because the aluminum is above, magnesium, calciums are below, straight line is below the straight line. Okay va? So aluminum act as the reducing agent for manganese upper. So below the line act as the reducing agent for the above the line. Okay va? This is the second application. Okay va?